Jinquei, we on board that.
Oh, welcome everybody to another episode of your favorite recorded play show. Since it's not live play, just another crit where we just do things like playing tabletop games, like D&D,
Nerds.
other stuff, nerdy things. Yep, nerdy story stuff.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, welcome to just another crit. And I shall introduce our motley crew. We have Alt played by the UNT Bard being played by Irving. Okay,
All
honey,
right.
come on, speak up.
Moving on.
Come on, honey, speak up. Don't be shy. They can't hurt
Is
you
he
here.
is he awake? Is he aware?
Muted? Muted?
He's down.
Blink if you need help. Blink if you need help.
I know. Is someone holding a gun to his
Good thing
head
everyone
right now?
listening to this can't see the winking, but it's happening.
Last time he stepped up for his pizza.
Oh,
I love pizza.
thank you all. Next up, we have Jingy the Velborn Rogue, played by John.
What's up, everybody?
No, I think I actually spelled the name wrong. It's Jiggy, isn't it?
It is Jiggy.
Yep, we're gonna fix it
No, no,
live.
no, 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 no.
Na.
So everyone can watch.
Almost
Who's watching? There is nope, wrong. Spelt it. Still spelled it wrong. There it is. Nothing wrong with me. Everything's wrong with everyone else.
This is
in the
going to be
world.
the most action you're going to get on YouTube tonight, guys. A letter change.
Yeah.
Boom.
But for those listening, I just changed the letter. Oh, next up we have Carvo, the Damphir Druid, played by Chris.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? We're gonna worship you.
Okay. Keep the inside voices in. Come on. Reel it in. Next up we have Notoriosa Combs, the Bastetti Catfolk Paladin, played by Renee the Lowkey Geek.
Yo, can't stop, won't stop.
Please stop.
What happened?
Before they raid your mansion, Notoriosa.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Oh. Last but not least of our players, we have Umok, the half-orc barbarian, played by J Wall.
Yeah.
Not
Ready
to be
to
confused
fight.
with J Law.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, and I am your game master, which will have to reel all of you in.
No,
Paul from PaulPrograms.
there will be no reeling in.
Yeah, I've given up on that. I let your dice handle that for me instead. They are much more effective, especially Umok's dice.
No.
Can't wait. They're just aching
man.
to do what they
I
do
would
best.
see a camera of you with your own camera die.
Ready, man.
Come on, Paul.
I'd like
let me
to
have
thank the
another
dice
camera
for
die.
tonight, especially since there's going to be a lot more rolling coming from your side of the table and not mine. Woo!
I mean,
No.
I'm scared. I'm scared. We got this. We got this, son.
Yeah, you're going to get something. Oh, but yes, after last time, you all find yourselves basically leaving on ponyback. Some of you two on two of the ponies, Carvo on your own pony. But you're all leaving
My
the town of
pony.
Phantom Scar, where you have decided to take on a task for good old Jlalil of the Moist Drapes. And you find yourselves entering out into the Flinty Hills, where the terrain is dry. There's some plant life, but not really too much going out there. Um, every once in a while, you can feel just like this annoying misty drizzle, the kind that isn't wet enough to be rain, but is annoying enough just to always constantly bother you. But it's also not enough to actually really help anything green grow out here as you begin to ride outward. Anything you all want to do as you first set out?
Is Umak on a back of a pony with someone else, or does he have his pony by himself?
Yes, you were riding pony back with I forget what. How did you guys divvy this out?
I think
I'm with
Jiggy and
Notorious.
Ultra are on our own one.
I'm riding
Yeah,
with Notorious. I'm
sure.
holding him
Yes.
close.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
So Jiggy would be with Alt. Notorioso would be with Umak, and Carvo,
Wait, no.
you'll be with the voices.
The one's riding with me?
The voices in your
No.
head.
I'm scared of you, bro.
No. You're in the
Wow.
front, remember?
There's a team of his own right there. Yep.
We put your
From
ass in the
one.
front.
So all
We
right.
gotta
So
watch you, man.
who's riding
Watch your
back?
crazy ass.
I feel the love right now.
No, think of it like a triangle.
Okay, so it's more like
So-
a triangle.
Think of it as a
Okay.
smile.
To be fair, that means if anything attacks from the sides, they're protecting you, Carvo.
Why, thank you.
You're
What?
welcome.
Wait a minute.
If anything attacks from the front, well.
You know what? We'll go with that narrative.
All right. So with
Yeah,
that,
well-
let us get a D100 roll from.
Oh, here we go.
Who shall I go with first?
Ooh,
Let's
pick
go
me,
with.
pick
You know,
me.
let's go with Alt. We'll go in the order I introduced everyone in. Give me a D100 roll.
Who?
Alt.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh,
Sick.
a 6.
Nice. Okay.
Is it good?
Uh,
Or bad? What's our
Damn.
encounter?
Alright, I'm gonna roll let's see. I have to do
Did we
some.
have any idea of how much travel we had ahead of us, by the way, to run this errand?
So you know with ponies, it's looking like roughly like a day and a half, maybe a little more than a day and a half. If you had walked, it'd been probably closer to 3.5, almost 4 days.
Okay.
If you had something a little fat or could afford something a little faster, maybe a day and some change.
So we have enough rations for the trip then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with that, I'm going to roll a d4. And just so everyone knows, let me decide that before I actually roll. So I'll just do it based on Carvo's 1, Alt, and Jiggy, your 2, and then 3 will be Carvo, Notoriosa, and Umak, and 4 will be me re-rolling again. So
Here we go.
3, which was the Umak Notoriosa combo. I'm gonna need both of you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Do I
Wow.
see anything coming that I can shout out a warning?
I got danger sense.
I'll post it. I'll just.
Okay,
Danger
I will
sense?
post
Yeah,
my
post the
danger
danger
sense.
sense. Because I
Yes.
figure you're probably more in control of the pony than the Toriosa.
Notoriosa.
Nice. And Stalker's Reflex from you, Notoriosa, will give you that advantage. Alright, so you both have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Let's go.
As you kind of notice something in the ground,
Oh.
Umak. Let's get that saving throw
I
from
have
you,
to roll
Umak.
something.
Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw.
A dex. Okay.
Yeah, because you notice something in the
boy,
ground
I'm
as
nervous.
you're kind of moving forward on the road.
Oh shit.
Alright.
An 8 and an 11.
Alright, let me roll for the horse. However, because you both did pass on your advantage to the pony, because you did notice in time, you're able to prevent the pony from like getting caught in a bear trap,
Ooh.
but it kind of starts
Ooh.
bucking, and you both get thrown off of it.
No.
Okay.
You're able to keep a grip on the reins, Umak, so it doesn't quite like run off. It still stays with you, and it starts calming down, but you both do take some bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground. That'll be 3 bludgeoning damage for both of you, as you both just kind of
Alright,
are
I can
thrown
deal with
off and like hit in weird ways on rocks and other things around you.
That's fair.
But
I'm
as
cool
you
with
look
that.
around, you also notice that like there's a few other traps now, like in about maybe like 5-10 yards out in each direction. It looks like you're not sure if this was a hunting ground, if this was a trap set by some other group or something, but you see that there are several of these traps laid around the path you've been taking so far, leading you north and west, and yeah, north and east or
After
west. I forget.
Umwak hits
North
the
and west.
ground, he's gonna yell out, "Look out, traps!" After he hits the ground. not beforehand.
Nice.
You okay?
My head kind of hurts, but I think we're okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Can,
Umwak,
can I? All right, Ulstish. Do you do you think Carvo's good at searching for traps, or should we take the lead? Carvo, are you good at looking at traps?
What?
He's not even paying attention. Ult.
We'll go ahead.
See, I told you that one could have been me on that side. That's why I was on the front. What? Really?
So Jiggy's gonna suggest that we go single file, and
Oh, interesting.
me and Ult can go to the front, so I can keep an eye for traps as we travel down the road.
All right. Me and Umak will take the back.
All right, so Carvo, you're the Oriole
bringing
filler.
up the rear.
I'm in the middle now? What?
Yep. You're even more protected than you were before.
Wow, these guys really care about me.
Sure.
They don't care about you. What are you talking about? What? Stop it.
We should have let him lead the way, Ult.
They're making you cannon fodder. No, they're not. Sure they are.
Alright, but with that, you continue onward. The weather is still more of the same, just kind of alternating between like super dry and that super annoying misty rain. It's like it's kind of getting in your eyes, but it's not really impeding like your travel. Let's see. And again, you're kind of traveling more, and like as you look around, it's just very rocky. Thankfully, it looks like the paths that have been made over the years are still holding up strong. It looks like the natural terrain has helped at least maintain these more man-made paths. As you're kind of pushing forward, you're coming along some more natural kind of like scenery. And like everyone to give me a perception check as you start approaching closer to like a more natural bridge.
I got a 12.
Nice. Alright, so with that, you're all kind of looking around, and you're noticing that this natural bridge isn't really too safe to travel. And you notice that it looks like there's a path that veers more away from it. It looks like it's a little bit longer, and it could potentially add more time to your trip. But the more natural bridge also looks very treacherous, and it looks like there's at least like 50 to 60 feet downward fall below it before you
Oh,
actually
that's more drop.
see like the bottom of the valley beneath it. So you're left with these options of like either pushing forward and testing your luck on this natural bridge that doesn't look as sturdy as it could be, but it could hold up, or maybe adding more time to your trip.
Well, Umak's no coward, but he would rather take the long way around. 100%.
I'm afraid of no long way.
Yep. Yep. I'm not afraid of time.
I'm looking around. I'm looking. I'll take a look at the floor, see if there's any footprints besides ours. If there were any fresh prints.
Oh, Bel Air.
Fire progress.
So as you look,
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
so as you look around, you notice there are footprints in both directions, fairly recent. The footprints going across the more natural bridge, look more like boot prints or prints by like other travelers. You don't notice too many like. You
But
don't notice any
you
real
said there were.
like all the footprints you see are more like people on foot than anything else. The
Okay, but
longer
when
way
you
you see
said
some
go
wheel
on-
tracks and stuff like that.
That's fine. But when you said that the footprints coming out towards us,
Well, going in both directions on the man-made bridge.
have we seen any travelers pass by as we were traveling to here?
Well, with your check, well, how recent are you trying to check for? Are you checking like days recent or like
Does it look fresh?
hours ago recent?
The recent? Okay.
So,
And we didn't see any travelers pass by us as we were coming.
so if you're talking about like recent, like few hours recent, you see more footprints going away from you. But you see footprints that are a little bit older, maybe like a day or so, coming your direction. You also see fresh wagon trails going down the longer path. But again, both of those are the fresher footprints are away from from all of you.
But the wagon path seems like it has more options versus the man-made bridge that we're stuck on.
You're not on
Yeah.
yet, but it's like it's you have
Well, right,
this
that we
fork in
would
the
be
road,
stuck.
yeah.
So Jiggy doesn't like pinch points, and he's going to point out that this is a great spot to be held up and ambushed.
I agree too, brother. I believe.
I
that
agree
there-
with Jiggy.
Is there
They
anything
could
that I
throw us a
sense
point.
with my perception of the area?
So you were actually the first one to kind of like call out that it doesn't look too sturdy, Carvo, with your perception. Because your perception was high, you also noticed that it's just odd how there were traps and now you have these two directions, and I don't know, it just feels weird. It's like, is the safest path the safest path, or is the dangerous path the safest path? You're not really sure which is the optimal path, but it's just strange how like those traps were set just before this point, as if they were to kind of like slow people down one way or the other.
Were there any footprints near the traps, like fresh footprints?
That you probably wouldn't be able to tell since it's been a while since you were back
Okay,
by the
yeah.
traps. So that you
Now,
probably
how's
wouldn't remember yet.
how's the terrain around the main road with the wagon wheels? Is there the option to kind of duck off the road 20, 30 feet and go parallel to it and see what's ahead?
It's hard to
Oh,
tell
wow, that's
because it
Oh,
winds
yeah.
around cliff sides and it
Mhm.
works its way down, and it's very like
Where's that?
winding and weaving in and out and between like different cliffs and things like that. So it's hard to tell if if there's any way to like kind of pull off or hide. But the fact that there aren't as many clean sight lines means there's a chance that someone could try for an ambush somewhere.
So, is there a way that I can summon a familiar just to, as a diversion, just to see what happens?
Let's see.
Let me see if walk companion. Whatever.
Let's see.
This one.
So let's. Okay, so you want to send it about 100. You can send it about, so with Find Familiar, you can send your familiar about 100 feet out. Do you want to try sending it like 100 feet down the path?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. What kind of creature are you calling?
Let's see. Can I summon like flying creatures yet, or do I have to wait to another level?
You have Raven, Owl. So you have a few options on the list.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I'll try to summon an owl.
All right. Cool. So as the owl starts flying, and it's looking around, I'd probably, let's see, can you give me a perception check using the owl's stat block? I think I gave you access to it. Let me just double check. No, I have not. Alright,
No,
I
I don't
will
have it.
give you access to that now. Because you need it. Yo. Okay, cool. Alright, so I will give you access to that right now. Let me just go. Come on. So with the owl, you're flying around and you're viewing. The thing is, it does have advantage on perception checks. So roll me a d20 for now, and you add 1 to it when you do a check.
I'll add 1 to it.
Yeah. So roll a d20 and add 1, but you do get advantage, so you could roll technically 2 d20s.
Okay.
Or roll twice, yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
so 17.
So with that,
Plus
you rolled
1.
an 11. And with the 11,
Okay.
your owl's looking, but it's getting to that point where it's very misty, so like a lot of the mist is getting into the owl's eyes. Also, it seems like it's not quite dark enough, so also the sun being on the horizon is kind of making it difficult for it to see. It doesn't see or notice anything along the like trail with the wagon wheels. Just different shrubbery, cliffs, ridges, things like that, but it doesn't see anyone.
It was about 100 meters or 100 feet.
Yeah, and it flies out about 100 meters before like your connection starts getting weak and it starts working its way back toward you.
So we got 100 meters of safe spaces. Assume that there's no one there technically. But I don't know, unless they're well hidden.
I say we go for it.
Let's see, we go for it. Yeah.
I got a quick question.
Yes.
I was just looking familiars up, and it says that owls have advantage on checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Yeah, he just rolled really bad.
Did we do that? Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was reading and I missed the advantage.
No worries. It's fine. It happens. I mean, it rolled really bad. He just didn't roll as great as could be.
We're learning new things, guys.
We're always learning.
Yes, we're all reading.
Yeah. Look at Jerry. He learned so much even before the game started.
I know how to use my character sheet now. It's like, oh, it's only been
Umok
how many
smash.
campaigns?
Yeah, right. Something like years.
Well, I say we stick with the road, because at least we have options if something happens.
Okay.
It seems like we can maneuver better than on the bridge.
Is that whole party consensus?
Agreed.
All right. So you all continue moving downward on the road, and let's see. For this, give me a road, Jiggy. D100.
56.
Big numbers.
Is it good or bad? Uh-oh.
Big
Nice.
money. Big money.
So as you continue moving
No
further,
whammies, no whammies. Stop.
you see that like it's definitely a trail that's been traveled by quite a few people. A few hours traveling down it as the sun is getting lower on the horizon as the day is past that halfway point. You notice like an abandoned campfire. You see tents still surrounding it, but you don't really see any people or anything else there besides that. Just this campfire that's been abandoned off to like the side. Not too far away, you notice there's some like a cave in the distance, but that's all you really see.
So there's a tent and a cave in the distance.
Yeah.
What's the surrounding?
It's just more of the same barren like land. Everything's just very rocky. There's no like vegetation, but it's like some of the canyons like have different rock formations that go above the path. Some of the path ride over or around, but nothing really stands out. It's stuff you're used to seeing in the Flinty Hills as you've all worked your way through similar vistas on the way to Phantom Scar.
Okay. You might have to. I'll look. I want to like to inspect the tents.
Yeah.
To see if they're gonna look like
Yeah.
it's been like it has been attacked. Any this basically to see if it was an attack that was they were left in a hurry or they left it or was it just what
Yeah,
was the cause?
Yeah.
I'll jump down with Olds and scout the area a little bit with him.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no.
as you kind of dig around, give me some investigation checks as you're kind of looking through everything.
How's your intelligence, Jiggy?
Everything's good except for that roll.
Ooh.
I mean, I have a +1 on wisdom. My investigation checks are +4.
Yeah, I know, it's just bad luck
Yeah,
roll.
Just a not a good roll for a 9.
Is it too late to give him guidance?
No. Give you advantage because I was helping you.
Oh, you're providing the help action? Okay, cool.
Oh,
So then it'll be the
and
22.
that's a 22.
So let's see. As you're looking around, you notice you find a ton of empty wine bottles. They're all empty. You don't see any notice of a struggle. You don't really see much else. Whoever last used this tent clearly had an affinity to alcohol.
I hold up a couple of the bottles and I dump them upside down and I mime "I'm sorry" to Umag.
What the hell?
Alcohol. Alcohol.
Ooh, how many bottles are
Is
there?
there liquor in there?
There's about 6 or 7 empty bottles.
Okay.
Oh, there's nothing. No.
Umar wasn't interested until he saw him pouring the bottles over, but there's nothing.
We could have made some.
We'll go back to looking at the rocks or something.
All right. And
Yeah, and there's no signs of a struggle or anything at all. Just an empty campsite.
just empty campsite left pretty much with litter and stuff as expected from most people who go to music festivals. That's kind of what the tent looks like. Like they had their party fun and they just left everything behind.
I'm looking around to see like are we being like do I see any watchers or someone looking at watching us?
Give
Like,
me give me a perception check.
Oh wait, another spot.
Yeah, as you look
That's
around to
it.
make sure like there's no watchers. There's really no one. You can't see anyone. I mean, Carvo, what are you up to right now?
Checking around if I can get some. Let me see. Around the terrain or familiar parkour. Okay.
it looks clear, brother.
Yeah. So for you, it looks
In the
clear. You just see kind of Carvo doing what Carvo does.
it, in the fire pit, was there any like leftover charcoal or anything?
So as you look in the fire, you see like embers. On the side, you do find like 2 or 3 pieces of charcoal.
Sweet. I can use that for my spells.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to kind of. So you're scrounging around for like spell components and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So you basically just see Carvo like digging into the ash and pulling stuff out from next to the fire and stuff.
Oh, I
Again,
can
you
use
just see him
this.
kind of like grabbing different things around the fire and then putting it into a pouch on himself.
Oh, I'm taking those 6 bottles from that tent.
Yeah, now you see him like tie. Like, how are you attaching the bottles? How are you carrying the bottles?
Let me see. Do I have any rope? I think I probably tie them on the horse. Do-do-do-do-do.
Nice. So yeah, you see
Yeah, I
Carvo
got rope.
working on this very intricate like knot set with all the bottles, and now they're on the horse in a way that they kind of, when the horse moves around, they kind of make almost like a clanging
Can,
chime like
That's
can I
what
noise.
can I
thought.
can I recommend to him that we wrap these in a blanket?
Yeah.
I mean, I got some a bedroll I could put it into, so I could put it in there.
Just the dinner bell.
Boing, 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 boing.
I could use these. Let's see. Ooh,
How far away is this cave from the camp?
Cave I'd say is about maybe 200 yards away. You know where most bathrooms are.
It was like,
more
like
components.
Burning Man, the remnants of Burning Man over there.
Fire
Let's
festival.
respect that as well, brother.
Fire festival.
What was
So
that?
guys,
gosh, yeah.
we've I don't know if it's the best idea to go travel through the night, but we can push on if you guys want. But I have no idea what's in that cave. But it doesn't look like it snatched this guy, whatever it is.
Well, we could keep watch, brother. It is a good idea, like you said, not to wander at night. We could
What time
rest
of day
here.
is it right now?
So it's like the sun is lower on the horizon. It's getting close to like evening-ish, where it's more
So
like starting to get a little purple in the sky, but it's not quite there because the sun's still at that like reddish state. I mean,
yeah, so
also
we should
there's like
prepare
the
for.
glimmer of magic flowing through the air. So if you look in some directions, you see like very different cloudy vistas, but you know,
Yeah, can we use the tent as like a cover for the cave so it can conceal us while we're in there?
What?
You can do anything once.
I mean,
world's your oyster.
Did you want to use the tent as a cover for the opening of the cave? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, to seal it off.
Well, we don't know how big this cave is. For all we know,
Yeah, you're still 200 yards
It
away,
might
so
not-
you probably have to get closer to determine sizing and stuff. But
We
from where you
should
are, it
we
looks tiny.
should
No,
we scout
we
the
don't-
cave?
I think we should scout the cave. I don't know why. Might be something good in there.
or something bad.
Or just a toilet,
do we
like the
have-
DM just mentioned that it's the same amount of length away from the campsite.
Does it smell like a shithole?
There's only one way to find out.
I can use the
Mhm.
components for my spells.
Oh,
Um,
oh
We-
my gosh.
for my decay spell right there.
All right, Carvo, why don't you go check it out then? Since you could use up all those
Umak is
supplies,
gonna
why
get off
don't
the
you check
pony.
it out?
Umak is gonna get off the pony. Are there rocks on the ground?
There are rocks everywhere.
Umak is gonna. All right, he's gonna take a rock and he's gonna throw it as hard as he can inside that cave before he
for
goes
200
in.
yards
He's gonna
away.
chuck it.
Okay, from 200 yards away, let me just do some
All right,
yard
let me
to
get a
meter
little closer.
conversion.
Oh
Just
yeah,
walk
nah.
Let's just walk
I
to
noticed
the
how
cave.
far it was. All right. He's gonna walk to the cave, and does it smell like shit? Yes.
Okay, I got something here I could probably use. Can I
Vomit.
Can I
If it smells like bodily fluids, he's not going in there, man. But if it doesn't, he's gonna take that rock and throw it in that cave as hard as he can.
All right, so we'll have you start walking towards the cave, Umak. As you see
Yeah.
this all, what are the rest of you gonna do? As you see Umak deciding he's gonna find out what's in that cave, no matter what.
I gotta sneak
Fuck
up to
yeah.
the cave.
I'll flank him out and just watch him from the shadows.
Just yes, same.
Safe distance.
Well, I'll be at a distance, not from the
Like-
shadows.
Like Wile E. Coyote, just rock to rock to rock.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So I mean,
All right.
does
Yeah.
does Umak have some type of dark vision or anything? Do you? Can you see
Doesn't
at
even
night?
matter.
Mm,
As long as they see
I
me.
don't think he's going
Alright,
in.
hold on, let me see.
I think he's just planning
No, I'm
to
not
throw
going
a
in.
rock from the outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as close as I can to it. I'm not going in, but if as I close, I want to see if it smells like shit. I don't want to step in shit.
I mean, as you get about, so you walk for a while. As you get about 60 feet, you smell nothing.
Okay.
You move 55 feet away now. Still, you smell nothing. Do you want to keep moving closer?
Yeah,
I'm
I'll go
follow
right
Umak.
to the entrance of the cave. Fuck it.
Alright, yeah. So, as you approach the entrance, it looks pretty dark because of where the sun is and stuff, but as you get closer, you're able to now start seeing inside the cave. It's still pretty dark in there, but you can see some features with your vision. You see the cave looks like any standard cave. You don't notice anything that stands out from at least the entrance of the
Okay.
cave. Looking
Yeah, dark
at
vision.
60
Alright.
feet in. You notice that like it looks like it might split in two, or there's a wall or something back there. You really can't tell for sure from like out here. Just on how
Okay.
the cave kind of like curves around into itself.
All right, I'm not gonna go in the cave. I'm just gonna stand around the cave. He'll take a rock and just start throwing it in the cave. Fuck it. He's gonna take a bunch of rocks while these guys figure out whatever the fuck they're gonna do. He's just gonna start taking rocks and just throwing that shit in the cave.
Okay.
Something's gonna
Pass
come
the
out.
time.
What's everyone else doing before I get to that?
I was planning to go in the cave.
I'm
Just
still
maybe,
hanging
at
out
least,
by the horse. Just watching all this stuff happening, wondering why
So
we're
yeah,
wasting
you're
so
like
much time
600
here.
feet away, just so you know, Notoriosa. So
I'm still following Umak, and I kind of went into the cave and explored just at least 10 feet.
so
from
you're
it.
how far into the cave are you?
About 10 feet into the cave.
Yeah, and
You
I'd
don't
say
really
I'm probably.
yeah. Go for it.
I was gonna say I'd probably just be like 10, 15 feet off to the side, just listening for any ruckus that Umak's waking up.
I mean, you're hearing ruckus. That's definitely a thing that's happening.
other than rocks banging around.
Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
great.
go with this. Who shall? Umok, since
Gonna
you're the
cause some
one
trouble,
throwing
guys.
rocks, roll me a d12.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm
Uh-oh.
hiding.
Alright, with a 3. Um,
Non-threatening 3.
say,
Non-threatening 3.
as you kind of look around and like rocks are
Shit.
being thrown,
Nice.
Carvo, as you like pull off to the side, you notice that it looks like there's a liquid you didn't quite remember before starting to rise up near the mouth of this cave.
Oh no.
Shit.
And it looks like
Oh, you better warn me.
it's moving or sorts. It hasn't
Hey,
noticed you as you're the closest thing to whatever seems to be moving with this liquid. As this liquid, you're not really quite sure.
Omar, stop throwing rocks, man.
Uma, give me
Huh?
a perception check. Oh, never mind. You could do that too.
Huh? Huh?
What you gonna do, Carvo? See, Uma clearly can't hear you from throwing rocks from outside the mouth of the cave.
Okay. All right. I'm getting out of the cave. I'm gonna try to shove Umak to tell him to hurry up. And get out from the entrance.
Okay. Umok's bored. Umok is
As
gonna
you
walk backward.
say that, Umak,
Oh,
it looks like the mouth of the cave is getting completely dark, but it's like the entrance is being filled with a liquid. I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity
Umak.
saving throw, Umak.
Oh shit.
And
All right.
so you barely dodged this gooey tendril. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll me initiative.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where's are we doing the map?
Yes. So
Okay.
everyone drag
not.
onto the map. In the middle, Carvo, you will be not Carvo, Notorioso, you will be off to the side, as you are still 600 feet away.
Where's
How
the
far on
entrance
the
of the
side?
cave?
Like over here?
I'd probably put you like right around here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put you
Where's
right
the-
off of the map.
the
So
cave
it's gonna
around?
take you about, let's see, I'll say about 2 rounds before you can actually enter combat, but still roll initiative for me.
Where am I supposed to place
Where
my
was this
character?
cave mouth at?
We'll say the cave
Yeah.
mouth is like right around down here. So
Alright. So Carvo,
this
you were
this
you
gives
were
you
in
cover.
it.
Right here.
Uh,
Right there.
Umak is like right here, dodging a step back.
All right.
We'll say Umak's right about here as you dodge.
Alright, so I was hiding off to the
Carvo's like there,
side.
off to the side, so you'd probably be like right
Oh,
around
shit.
here. Would
Right
put you
there.
about
When I
where
ran
you were
out.
both looking to hide. No, Carvo, you were
I
near
rolled a 3,
Umak
guys.
hiding. No, you were there. You went in the cave.
Uma,
Umok rolled a 3.
Oh
Carvo,
my
Carvo
god,
was
there we go.
Carvo was here.
Then I ran out of the cave.
Yeah, he
when
did
the
go
Umak
out
was-
though. He snuck out and got
I
ahead of
snuck
him,
out.
but
I tried to shove Umak to get him out of the way to get him hurry up.
and turn for Umak 3.
Oh no.
Let's see. I need to open a character sheet for this thing. And then I am going to roll initiative for it once I click on it. Boom. Okay. Oh, is it set to GM only? Why do some character sheets have the goodies and some don't?
Ooh.
Let me fix this so you all can see the rolls. Oh wait, yeah, nope. Let me fix this so you can see the rolls. Blah 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 blah. Dark side. Always roll with advantage. Sure, why not? Oh, no NPC name. That's right. Oh gosh, I hate going into this UI. Come on, where is show rolls?
I don't know what I'm hiding.
Alright. For now, I will just say the roll numbers because... Oh, here it is. Never whisper rolls. Gosh. Terrible phrasing, too. Alright, cool. So, with that, let us sort the order. And let's just stop this. And we'll throw some of that in. Maybe that one. Alright. But you find as this creature bursts out of the cave, shooting a liquidy tendril at you, Umok. And with that, the rest of you see this black goo force itself out of the cave. You see this you see stuff going on. You see Umok jump back, Notoriosa, as you're still like hundreds of yards away. But with that, first on deck is Jiggy.
Oh wow. That background music is kind of creepy.
All right.
love it.
So I was hiding behind the bush there.
Yep.
Um,
Alright.
I'll shoot a short bow at it, see what happens.
Alright.
Does it get sneak attack?
Let's see. So, because you're stealth and you were stealth, I'll say you'll get sneak attack, yes.
All
'Cause you are
right.
rolling with advantage.
A 20 to hit.
Yes, the 20 hits, and...
Oh, 10 total. Only one on the sneak attack.
Alright. So, as it hits, you see it land into this creature's body, and you see like a sizzling smoke as if like acid or something is eating through your arrow
Oh
that
no.
you shot into
That's
him.
almost like glutinous cube or something. Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna yell to Umag. It's us. And then I'll cutting action hide again.
Alright, roll that stealth check.
Right. Oh my god, a nat one. Per 9.
As you try to hide, your leg gets like caught in the bush and you kind of trip and stutter and it create like rustling, and you don't see any eyes on this creature, but you feel like it's become aware of your presence.
Oh shoot.
That's fair.
Roll.
That's my turn then.
Alright,
Roll.
so two of you it's aware of, Umok, and it knows you threw rocks at it, as you see some of those rocks actually disintegrating on the surface of its body.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I can move still, right?
Oh yeah, you can move.
So since I 10, 15, okay. I'll just run back 15, 20 feet.
Alright, so yep, as Jiggy moves back to hopefully get out of dodge. This creature though, its focus is initially on you, Umok, because you're right there from it. Right in front of it, between it and the rest of the party, as it decides to place itself right next to you.
Oh my god, that
And
thing is huge.
Let's see. So, alright, so with that, it is going to try and attack you, Umok. Roll 20, you want to do something? There you is. Does a 20 hit?
Unfortunately, it does hit me.
So you take 19 damage. And any armor you're wearing, which you're not wearing armor, right? Or are you?
No armor. I have no, because I have the like my defense is the my
Nice. So your AC
con
does.
plus my
So your AC does not get
Yeah.
impacted by its attack.
Okay. I took 19 damage.
Yep.
That hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, it is now your go. As you see this black goo just rush out of the cave and attack Umok, part of you wonders if it's karma for throwing rocks in a cave.
I just sigh.
Irrelevant.
Basically, yeah, irrelevant. Yeah. I will try to cast.
All right, and like basically in a square that's just containing only this black gooey creature, right?
Yes.
All right. You don't have to draw the square for me because there's so many squares you can draw that will have only it. So it will now make a dex saving throw because that's what this thing's good at. Boom! And this thing now begins to glow, which is weird because the way the light shimmers off of its surface, it just gives it an even creepier look. But your fairy
Well,
fire has taken hold.
Yeah, I make it pink and pretty.
Yeah, but it's like pink, but it's almost like since it's like a leathery texture, it's like pink mixed with black. It's just very weird and eerie looking now because of it, as its glossy surface just has this weird pinkish glimmer.
All right. I take out my guitar. I start playing, and then I give my inspiration to Jiggy.
Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Can you post your bardic inspiration just so Jiggy can see what's up?
I am done after that. We could roll a D6.
All right.
D6.
So with that, Notoriosa,
Okay.
you see all this going on in the distance. What shall you do?
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna dash on over.
All right. So for this turn, you just begin dashing the fastest you can on all fours, closing about a third of the distance.
Kitty in the city.
All right. While this is all going on, Carvo, you have a front row seat to all the action going on as you see this black gunk that at some point you were stepping in. As you look down at your feet, you see it covered in a little bit of black goo, and you notice, now that you can see better, that it singed a little bit of your boots.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's me
No
playing.
mariachi.
Alright, let me see if I can
Peppa,
get
hey!
into it.
What's the
Not
plan,
far.
Carvo?
I'm planning to set cast entangle surrounding it, but away from Umok.
Okay. So, as you cast your entanglement, weeds begin to start to grow from around this creature. Let's see.
saving throw.
So it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
But as the weeds and vines grow around it, it's like the acid around it doesn't allow the plants to really take hold of it well,
there goes
and
my-
it's unable to be restrained.
Okay. I can't get too close because it's gonna destroy my armor. All right, I'm moving back a little bit.
Alright. And anything else, Carvo?
Don't have anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
So with that, Umak, the floor is yours.
Alright, man. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rage.
Rage!
Rage. Umak is like, what the fuck? It hit him and I guess it burns me?
Yeah,
In goo?
you
All
lost
right,
some chest
Umak
hair
is
in that
pissed.
last attack.
Yeah, I lost a lot more than chest hair. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Alright,
You
I'm gonna
big heads.
rage, and then Umak is going to... This motherfucking ooze. You know what Umak is gonna do? Umak
What's
is
he gonna
angry, but he's smart enough to know that he ain't getting close to this bitch. Wait, is it closer? Does he get an opportunity if he walks away from me? Hold on, let me look at this map again. If I,
I
walk
mean,
away
if
from
you
him,
want to
fuck
walk
yeah, I'm right
away,
there.
that's between you and the Lord.
Nah, fuck that. Umak is going to fucking... God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna fucking... I have a javelin. And I have a club.
Use your
What is this shit? It's like a
club.
pile of goo? Alright. I'm gonna fucking smash him with my club. He's angry. And he's gonna squash that fucking thing. Alright. Club attack. Rage.
As you swing, you hit it easily.
Ooh, shit, I hit it?
Roll your
Advantage.
damage.
Okay. Oh, I have a rage damage, global damage modifier. How do I guess I
just
gotta
post your-
select it?
Yeah, and post your rage just so I can see.
Okay. Alright,
So yeah, you bring your club down on this thing and with all your fury. Let's see.
okay, and I guess,
Yeah.
I'll
Zero
roll for
damage.
damage, and then I guess I select, well, okay, I don't know. I'll
If
just
you
select-
have the
Use
modifier
all-
turned on, it should show the rage damage in there.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna hit a great club, I guess. That's what it is for damage.
Did you check the little box next to your rage? There you go. You got it.
Yeah, I just checked it. Okay.
Nice. So yeah, you deal 9 damage to this thing. As your club
Alright.
hits, though, being made of wood, you notice that the durability on it feels a little less than it was.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you
Damage my
to
club.
reduce the damage on that weapon by -1 permanently.
Fucking. God damn it. I knew I should use my javelin.
Maybe you should have
Fucking Irvin. Listening to you.
Who's the one that decided to throw rocks
Alright.
in the cave?
Alright.
Anything else?
I think
Uma?
I'm done. I don't
Alright.
think anything else I can do, man. I'm done.
Alright, with this said and done, it is now your go, Jiggy, as you see Umak and this creature battling, but you're also seeing, like, Umak's club a little singed and, like, looks frailer than it was
Burn
when you
my
first
club!
swing.
Burned my club.
This is stupid. All right. Does this thing seem phased at all by these attacks on it, or does it not care?
it looks like you're actually doing damage onto it, but it just doesn't look like it's making a big enough impact to it.
Mm.
Like, or at least it hasn't made a big enough impact to it yet. But it looks like you are doing damage to it, because you see small blobs from it getting clubbed and stuff around it, like it's been knocked off of it.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna shoot the bow at it again. That's all I got, fellas.
Hey man, any bit
Uh,
helps. Any little bit helps. Dude. Don't get too close to it.
That's right.
Yep, and
So-
there is an ally next to it, so you will get that.
A 22 to hit.
Why
Fairy
22?
fire. Fairy fire.
Oh yeah, that's right, fire. Cool. Yep, so that definitely hits. It hit no matter what, but that's fine. So
So
7.
7 damage.
Yeah, your shot lies true as you see another arrow disintegrate and corrode into its body.
All right. See where I can go. I want to be. Hold on. Let me go back up this way where I was, and then I want to cunning action hide.
Alright, roll your stealth check as you lunge forward towards the bushes you just came out of.
Yeah. Stealth is 14.
So I'll say with that, you're able to this time nimbly get to the bush, and it looks like you can blend in much better than you did last time.
All right, then that's my turn.
Okay. As you do that, it is going to, because it's very instinctual, this creature. Let's see, odds, what it was doing, even something else. Alright. It is looking around to try and figure out where that last arrow came from. It only knows a general direction, but it's not sure where. It's looking in this vicinity, but it doesn't see much in that direction. So let's see. It can go how much? So 1, 2. You get an opportunity attack if you want it, Umak.
Oh,
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take a swing at him. If my club just gets destroyed, I'll just have to go find another tree and make a new one.
Umak carves on
I know there's no
ice.
trees. Yeah, there's no trees around, but I don't fuck it. I'm gonna take this opportunity attack and hit him.
All right, go for it.
And it's an also -1 for my damage.
That hits.
Wow.
All right.
Roll that damage.
I'm going to. All right. Wow, 7 hit. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna roll this.
Yeah,
All right.
and
it's
nice
-1.
clean 11. But oh wait, actually, there's -1 to your damage, so a clean
-1,
10.
right?
So
Okay.
now it's -2 to your damage on this club.
Okie doke. All right.
But you hit it. It's
Nice.
unfazed as it gets here. It doesn't see anyone it's looking for, so it just kind of continuing lumbering in like this direction as it notices both Carvo and Alt. It's going to coin flip again. Odds
Oh,
Carvo, evens
Oh.
evens Alt. Odds Carvo, but it ends its turn in front of you, Carvo. As it's trying to figure out what assaulted it with pokey things from somewhere behind it. With that, though, it is now your go Alt followed by Notoriosa.
Okay. I will have to use this.
So yeah, Alright, as you pull out your short bow
Woo!
and
Nice.
let it fly with the rhythm, you deal it 4 damage, and you see, like you've seen all of Jiggy's arrows disintegrate into this creature's body.
Okay. I will.
Who's gonna get you?
Also, as it got hit by pokey things, the sensation was familiar to it, so it's not as focused on you right now, Carvo.
Oh, so it's not really
Like
gonna
some
attack
folk.
me.
Oh, never said that.
If it makes you feel better, you could think that.
Because I don't have any pokey things.
That's optimism.
I do.
I appreciate it. Anything else, Alt?
That's it for now.
So yeah, as you take your shot and you feel it's aware of you, you basically get out of dodge, or at least try to get enough distance between the two of you. As you've noticed, it isn't the fastest of things. With that, yep. All right, cool. With that, Notoriosa, you're a little more than a third away from like combat. You see this all going on. Are you still gonna keep pressing ahead, full speed ahead?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, you truck it double time, and with that, you
Good
have
man.
now officially entered the field of combat as you feel exhausted, but you know you're still not done yet. You have to get to your compatriots and your friend and help them out. Alright.
Challengers engineer.
With that, Carvo, as this creature's in front of you, you think it's facing you, but you also know it's not fully aware of you, or at least not as interested in you at the moment.
Can I use that?
Use what? Oh.
Green mantle.
Oh, green man. Oh, it's like you like camo.
Yeah, but we're not in a forest.
Yeah.
I'm by a couple of plants right here. I wasn't sure if that would be able to let me.
That would be your action though, so you won't be rolling for stealth. You'd still be there with it.
I'm a tree.
Oh,
I'm a tree in front of a coop.
It just says a plant from the surrounding terrain.
I mean, again, I'll allow the spell, but remember, it does use your action.
Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
You already pasted it there, so just do it.
Alright, so yeah, as you do this, you cast a green mantle around you, and you see basically like one of these very dry bushes just start kind of growing out your ears, almost like ear hair.
You know what I think of? I think of the freaking, I don't know if you guys remember, the end from Metal Gear Solid 3. The
Yeah.
old man that just that blinks him. He turned into like a mossy
yeah.
tree stump.
That's right.
Died of me not playing the game for a month.
Yes.
Just the way I like it. Oh.
I'm gonna stay still until that's my end of my turn.
Alright. Let's see. Umak, as this thing has run from you, and you see it move towards Carvo, you notice plants grow out of Carvo's ears that match this environment, and you also notice that Alt had took a shot and pulled some distance from it. What will you do?
Mark is going to, you know what? I'm debating whether or not I'm just gonna fucking run up on that shit and just give him an elbow drop. Classic wrestling, just off the top rope, boom. But then I think I'd hurt myself if I did that. But I don't know. I might. Because I'd rather it attack me than attack the squishy members of my party. But how about this? Umak is gonna take. I have some I have 2 javelins. Umak is gonna take a javelin and he's gonna throw it at the black, whatever this thing is, this black ooze. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Go for it.
Let me see my thing here. All right, javelin.
Let her fly.
Let her fly.
Caitlyn
Yep.
Jenner. I mean, what's Caitlyn? I don't remember. Bruce.
Wow.
Whatever.
Woo! Look at that.
Yeah, and you
Nice.
drove
Yeah,
with
man.
a fury
Rather damage.
unseen as you rolled that nat 20. Show me that damage.
Wait.
Here we go.
All right,
Is
now
it like
hopefully
a
it'll be good
wobbly
damage.
javelin?
Oh, like in Revenge of the Nerds. All right, javelin.
Ooh.
Right.
Nice. As you hit, it gets a little stuck, but it doesn't fully disintegrate. You can see that this thing hit hard and true, and this thing's looking rough. Its attention is definitely focused on you because of the ferocity you put behind that throw. And your javelin looks a little compromised as it's stuck in its body.
All right. And then so it's stuck in his body. So I wonder if I should run up to it and try to grab that javelin out of his body. Nah, you know what? I think because I'm almost dead, I have another one.
And another one.
I have another javelin. I'm almost dead, so I'll wait. I'll hold. Next turn I'll probably attack it again. So yeah, I'm good for now.
All right. With that, we're.
I say, come and get me, you bitch. That's what I say.
No.
Oh,
I say,
with the combination
Come on,
of
get
the
me!
javelin
Roar!
hitting it and the reverberation of your voice through
Yeah.
your rage, it's like this creature instinctually felt you, and you can feel its attention reflecting back to you.
Yes.
With
Good.
that, Jiggy, the floor is yours.
I bet you guys can guess what's coming.
Does it involve a short bow with sneak attack?
It sure does. Oh, 18 to hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
6 damage.
Gosh, that sneak attack is really abandoning you.
The
But
sneak attack is not showing up, but that's okay.
but you're hitting firm and true. But its attention isn't as focused on you. It's like Umak and the ferocity behind that javelin has its attention right now, as you also shot in a way that it wasn't aware of where you were in its surroundings, that let your arrow fly in a way that didn't catch its attention.
All right, and then I'll hide again with a 25.
That
Yeah,
was for
this
the rock
time it's almost
warriors.
like you're part of the bushes you're in. Like you're one with them. Unseen, unfeeling, unmoving.
And it's the acid blob's turn.
Yes, it is.
Come on, you bitch.
Yeah, it has to. You called it. You like threw that javelin so hard. This is a creature of it's using its instincts, and its instincts say you. But
I'll
with
get
that,
up, man. The barbarian.
you do get an opportunity to attack Carvo.
Nice.
Do I?
For all
Yes.
the aggro. Let's go.
If I attack it, my weapon will just have weaker armor, right?
Your weapon will corrode a bit.
Well, I'm not
It's
really.
fine. It's only less damage. You don't need that much.
I'm not really the type to attack right now.
All right, I'll remember that.
I'm just kidding.
Yes,
As I see,
Notorious
as
is
I
just
see it
watching.
happening.
I told
Yeah.
you.
As I see it happening, I'll remember that.
But Carvo, so you're gonna take us through with your quarterstaff, Carvo?
No, I accidentally hit the button by accident. Shoot.
Oh, so you're not okay. So yeah, as this goes on, yeah, there you have it. The Toriosa saw that. But with that going on, Umak, this thing's going to attack you again. Does a 13
I'm
hit?
ready. No, it actually doesn't.
You're able to dodge it as it tries to almost like shoot this black goop that would surround you and maybe even cause permanent damage to life.
Ooh.
But you're able to
Oh my
dodge out
gosh.
of the way just in time.
That's right.
Seriously.
Get your goop out of my face.
But with that, it is now your go alt followed by Notoriosa.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know you're reading what almost happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
It hits. This thing's looking much weaker. The constant pings are definitely helping, but it's definitely like it's looking much weaker. But it's still, it seems like its focus really is right now still on Umak because
The
big
rock
boy damage,
thrower.
baby.
Alright. I moved there. I'm done.
All right, with that, the Toriosa, you see as this thing runs towards your friend. What shall you do?
Let's see. 5, 10. Up to here. Do I have line of sight to Umak from here?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'd say you have line of sight to Umak
Yeah.
easily.
All right. Then I am going to cast Angelic Guardian.
Flame going damage on a human hand, shoulders, however, it's fine.
Oh, plus
Oh, that's
2
dope.
bonus to his AC. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's nice. I want to get a reroll to a dex
Yep,
saving
so
throw.
Umak, you find yourself like something from above, some deity, and someone has put a prayer in for you as you feel like something's giving you a little extra defensive boost, as if something's guarding you. As you see like this head with wings and shoulders like floating slightly above behind you, you feel like you can take anything the world can throw at you right now.
Nice.
Right?
Right,
Anything
I'm
else,
ready.
Toriosa?
No.
Alright, Carvo. As this creature moves towards Umak, what shall you do?
Okay, I'm coming up to it. I'm gonna use my stabbing. Let's see, my stabbing knife. I'll use my quarterstaff this time.
Alright, you hit. Yep, and you do another 5. Reduce its damage by 1.
Um,
Okay.
Alright, and anything else you want to do, Carvo?
Let's see. That's not a bonus action. Spell spells. Mm. So when it comes to biting, like feral hunger, I can't use that at the same time when I attack, right?
Post it. Your fangs, da, 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 and play by natural melee.
you don't want to.
Oh, so basically what you would do is instead of like rolling attack with your weapon, you would just attack with your unarmed, which basically is just
Oh.
rolling d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
The thing is
I don't wanna,
yeah. So that, and then instead of like doing damage based on like regular bludgeoning, you would just do damage plus your 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
Yep. All right. But with that, Umak, as you barely avoid like this thing trying to disintegrate you, it is your turn again.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just gonna. Can uh, can I use that javelin that's in him and poke his ass in again with it? Can I take it out and poke him with it again?
Do javelins? I think javelins do melee damage. Let me just.
Picking up a weapon is an action.
Well, he's technically interacting with an object because it's in the thing.
Or maybe grab it and like slice it up.
How about this? Give me a sleight of hand check, and
Sure.
depending on how high it is, we'll see if
Okay.
you're able to grab it. You just twirl around and then you can continue your action from there. So I'll say with a 12, if you tried to grab it and it's really like wedged in there from your throw, you might have put a little too
Okay.
much wobbly force on it. So it doesn't pull out as easily, but what shall you do since it's still your go?
All right. So if I can't get it out, can I well well since my hands are on it, then I was trying to sticking with it, but if I can't get it out, that it looks
You can say
shoot.
anything you want. The world is your oyster.
Don't fucking. Can I slap it with my great club again? I don't even care, man. I want to kill this thing.
Yeah, you can
There,
swing
that's
your
the
great club at it.
true speak of a barbarian.
I'm gonna hit it with my great club. I'm
Go
gonna
for
eat
it.
that motherfucking pudding. It's delicious.
Hits.
Oh, nice. And I'm gonna roll for damage. And it is. All right. It's -2.
Yes,
No,
so
-1
that's
because I didn't. -2 now. -2.
yeah, -2 because you did hit it twice. However, this thing is looking
Right.
really rough, barely holding together. It's kind of like doing a drooping motion as bits of it are
Nice.
kind of dripping off at the same time.
And
Anything else
Umar
before
yells,
you
"I'm gonna
interject?
eat you!" That's what he says. I'm gonna eat you.
With that, it's Jinky's
Pudding.
go.
All right. Oh, he's gonna short bow attack.
Yes, you see Umak just keep hitting it. You let your arrow go, and how do you
Nice.
finish
damage.
this thing off?
And the arrow just hits it, and as it's sizzling and disintegrating away, the goop just dissolves off with it.
Yeah, as it hits, it's like you shattered something inside of it, and it just begins disintegrating, melting, and disappearing in the ground where it was. All that's left behind is the singed earth around it.
Ah, shit. Can't even eat it.
So, with that, you all find yourselves a little exhausted, but no worse for wear.
All
All
right.
right. I'm
Is
gonna
it
walk
still
my
night?
way
It's not
over.
nighttime yet, is it?
It's getting closer.
Alright.
I mean, this combat roughly only took maybe 10 minutes, really, because
Okay.
of like world time. So not much time has passed, but it did take you about a couple of minutes or like about half an hour to get to the cave and throw rocks into it.
I still want to explore the cave a little bit more
Well,
without
right,
rocks being thrown in it.
Yeah, before I go further into the cave, I want to take a good berry or so because now that his rage is worn off, I'm like 2 hit points from death. So
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna
I'm gonna walk
I have-
over to Umak. I'm walking over to Umak, and I'm asking how is he feeling? Umak, how are you feeling?
Umak's hurt. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Okay, I'm gonna give him my good berry, my 2 good berries,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tell him, perhaps next time don't be so hasty. And I whisper in his
Go
point.
bigger
ear,
rock.
also do not follow Carvo.
Uh,
Wow.
okay. Okay. Umak says, okay, he understands.
I felt bad for Umak, so I gave him my 2 good berries too.
And I grab him out of the hands and I toss him away.
Wow.
Oh,
And I basically say thank you, but no thank you.
He's the one that threw a rock at it.
how do the good berries? How do the good berries? I guess
1
heal.
HP each.
Yeah, so I gave you
Okay.
2 of mine.
Nice. All right, so I'm up to 5. Awesome. I'm gonna
Could've
take.
been up
I'm
to
gonna take my
7.
2 as well. So I'm
Alright.
gonna have So it's 4. Okay. All right. Good. I got 7 HP, y'all.
Could have
I'm
got 2 more
ready.
to get
Y'all are
9.
clowns.
Time, next time, throw a bigger rock in the cave.
Or don't throw any at all.
Yeah. Next time, Umak says, "I learned my lesson, man."
There you have it.
Well, it's better that I threw the rock and then it came out than if we decided to walk in and that shit dropped on our heads. It would have been
I
pretty
think it was-
ugly.
Well, the way I look at it, Carver would have went in there by himself anyway, so you'd still be okay.
Jiggy just looks at Old Sush and just shakes his head.
I'm very
Wow.
concerned with you, brother. I'm very concerned.
Alright, so
Hey,
Oh,
I
I
have a
do, I
ration.
do, I do
The
walk
ration handy?
walk over to Jiggy and I say thank you for your assistance. My poor friend is obviously a little bit too rambunctious.
Does a
I was
ration
just gonna
heal
say,
you if you're hurt?
we have to help out those less fortunate than us.
Agreed.
alright, with that, what do you do? Carvo, you said you wanted to explore the cave?
Yeah, a little bit with a little bit stealth, without rocks being thrown at or into the cave when me in there.
Alright. So, yep, you can roll me your stealth check. Also give me a perception check.
Perception.
Nice. Alright, and then roll me a D100, Carvo.
Oh, here we
Oh
go.
no.
Nice. So with that, as you're exploring the cave, um, you notice that it curves, but it curves into a dead end. And what you end up finding, oh yeah, there it is, right one. You end up finding 2 gold pieces on the floor.
Ooh. Not bad of a find.
How they got it, you're not sure. You're not even sure how it survived being in the cave with that creature. You just know just 2 gold pieces. And they weren't like in the same spot. It's like one was in the corner, one was kind of like wedged between some rocks, but there you go.
Hefty
Creature,
find for the cave.
creature was shitting out gold pieces.
More
Look,
like,
eat
kinda like a
enough and
golden goose.
dissolve enough things, you'll be shitting out
Right.
gold pieces too.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That's all he found in the cave.
Yep, that's all you were able to find in this cave. The rest of it
Okay.
looks very singed and bare because of what was in it.
Okay. I still say we should prepare for the evening. The night is almost upon us.
So because of the cave being cleared, can we use it as a place to stay for the night? Anyone else want to join the
I like that
go in the
idea.
cave?
I'm gonna sleep
Right,
outside.
yeah.
I'm too used to being outside.
I like the idea
I'm
of
gonna
taking
throw
a
a rock
nice
in the
long
cave.
rest.
The nice darkness is perfect.
All you
I'll
hear is
gather
just rock
wood.
hitting the cave walls, nothing else.
No more creatures.
I'll gather wood. I'll go gather wood to start the fire.
All right.
And-
So you're
All right. So, before I rest, can I look around to see if I can find a replacement for my great club, like another tree stump or something? Or is it like I don't know how it works. Is like a weapon that I must buy again?
so even if you found the tree, you wouldn't have the time to carve it or prepare it to become a great
Okay.
club. You
All
could
right.
swing it, but then it'd be more like something that's improvised than something that's actually made to be a weapon.
All right. Just a tree.
You wanna use a quarterstaff since you're more of a melee character?
I don't have a proficiency with that.
With the
Oh
Still
quarterstaff?
wait.
prepared and anything.
Oh, it's a martial weapon, or does it count?
No,
It's a bludgeoning weapon.
It's a simple weapon, I
I,
believe.
Yeah.
it's a
yeah, it's a
simple
simple
weapon.
weapon.
You want my
I do
quarterstaff?
have I have a proficiency with a simple weapon. Um. Oh. Oh. So I have one javelin that's undamaged and one javelin that is damaged. So I'm gonna take the damaged javelin back as well, since
Yeah.
the black pudding his body melted. So I got one that's fresh and one that's damaged. Okay.
Yeah. One that is
And my
reduced by
great club
one
is
and the other that's fine.
right. And my great club is -2. Yeah, I mean, I can rock out till we get back to the town, man. Buy a new one.
Okay.
I've been reading. I know how much they cost.
All right.
What? I've been reading, guys. Umak
Anything-
hasn't, but I've been reading. I know I can buy one in town.
Umak's handler been reading.
Exactly.
and the King soda. I, General Conroe Wallace.
I'll spend the night. I'll spend watch for tonight.
Where are we staying there, Ultra Sweet? Are we hanging at this cave? Are we gonna go back to the campsite?
We're too far, and I think it's now that we cleared out the cave, it's more assured that we could just camp right there in the middle, outside, by the entrance.
All right. Damn with that.
Good idea.
And you also remember that the ponies are also still. Someone has to
Right.
go fetch the ponies.
I'm gonna go. I'll
Yeah.
go fetch the
Yeah,
ponies.
should we?
Uh,
So I
Because they're where you left them tied.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch the ponies and bring it back to the entrance of the cave.
Alright.
yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you do that, and you're able to secure them again. There's like a nice like log that's kind of wedged around the rocks that you're able to tie them to, so they have enough space
So-
to breathe. from each other.
I'll walk with Notoriosa to get the ponies and just on the stroll down and back. I'm gonna be like, did Carvo let that thing attack Umak?
I don't know if he let him, but he also did not take advantage when it was going for Uma.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I have been.
I'm gonna tell him, be like,
I'm just.
I think you guys are all right. I think we had this conversation last week.
Yeah, we did actually. It's like reconfirmation.
I'll start playing my music.
Yep. So as music begins to fill the air, let's see, do I have any? I think I actually changed it, but I will say, you are able to all set up a campfire too and get that going as night begins to set upon you, and
Yeah.
you all find yourselves just kind of sitting around the campfire. And yeah, any of you want to say to each other? As the warmth of the fire is keeping you all pretty warm right now.
He's-
but it's not the
first
same
up.
kind of
Umak is
hunger
just-
heat that you felt earlier in the day.
Umak is just resting and repairing, and he secretly wishes that some of that black pudding was left for him to eat. Umak wonders how it would have tasted. The good burning
And I
pudding.
remind Umak, you do have rations.
I don't know, flask.
I know.
And a good
And a
and a
flask.
good berry will hold you over for a day. And a
Yeah,
flask.
you ate 5. You ate 5. That's worth of
Yeah,
it's worth.
I did eat 5. And you know what? Maybe I should take a swig of this flask. Why not? Umak is gonna take a swig of this flask here. Hold on, let me roll the dice.
Uh-oh. I'm turning
Let me
in
roll the
on
dice
the
and see what I
cave.
get.
The wineskin of possibilities.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. A 10.
So,
What is
What's
that?
your
Let me
fortune?
check.
with a 10, hold on, roll 20's
10
being a little
is-
finicky with me. Really, roll 20? So basically, describe what you're drinking as you roll a 10.
All right. So, you roll a 10. So I am drinking. Hold on. Let me go back to the. I'm trying to find the thing again. What is it? Hold
It's
on.
under,
Okay,
it's
there
under
we go.
treasure, yeah.
So, it is a magically ice cold beer. It tastes delicious.
Ooh.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Umak is satisfied and in good spirits. It's delicious ice cold beer.
Nice.
Guinness stout or something. Like Guinness, so that's what he's drinking.
Nice. Yeah, so,
And he's gonna eat a ration and he's gonna rest up. That way I get my HP back. I have a nice long rest.
Turning into.
as you all see Umak take a swig as if he's chugging a giant beer, except it's a wineskin. But it's this really elegant looking wineskin that looks almost mystical to some of you. Something you're familiar to seeing many times at Toriosa. Anytime Umak needs a little hit, you see him just chug from it. But then you notice he just kind of like start laying in more of a comfortable, almost sleeping position, kind of like laying down with that one arm propping you up. You all find yourselves surrounded with people you've just met, not knowing much about each other. This fire, the only thing between all of you. A job pushing you all forward. Is there anything any of you wish to do?
I feel like at this
Before the
moment,
night?
that's when like the opening title finally hits the screen.
Like that, yeah.
Like that was just the opening, cold open.
Come in front and I try to break the ice and saying, you know, guys, we kind of work really well as a team.
And I stay silent and I just look at him.
And then in my personality, my mind is thinking,
What's your mind thinking?
good job, you're doing a good job of breaking the ice. Shut up, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to motivating today.
Oh,
Are
no.
you always
And Umak says, "Who are you? Are you talking to us?"
No, honest, I'm talking to nobody.
Oh, Umak says, "Okay." I talk to people too sometimes when I drink too much and aren't there.
Oh. Well, I'll ask Carvel. Like, Carvel, have you been on many teams?
I've been mostly a loner.
Oh.
And as he says that, you feel
got
like there's
that
more
feeling.
of a weight on the alone part. Like, it almost sounds like alone, and then the R came after it.
Loner.
maybe you should stop talking to
I'm gonna tell him.
yourself
I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, hey man, as a friendly team player, if a monster turns his back on you to go after another teammate, you should stab him.
I wanted to, but my mind keeps telling me not to.
Mm.
I'm just giving him a thumbs up.
Umak said, and Umak is going to say, when in battle, don't listen to your mind, listen to your heart, your gut. Both.
And then I'm going to turn to Ulcers and just give him a yeesh.
There goes the silence.
I'm just sitting there cleaning myself.
I'm just playing it. I'm playing the guitar.
Yeah, so as the night winds down, you all find yourself falling to rest at different points. For those falling to rest, for those staying watch. You get rest while still keeping alert up, but the night ends uneventfully.
Good.
Almost in a whimper as the conversation dies out in interesting ways, leaving a lot hanging in the air. Carvo, at
Uh-oh.
some point of the night, you feel something in your pocket. You're not sure. It feels almost like mouse-like or rodent-like. You take it to maybe be a dream, and then you go back to. You continue resting, but you feel like just something might have been picking your pocket, but you're not sure, and take it as nothing.
Picking in my pocket. Do I wake? I don't wake up.
Oh, could you repeat that?
I didn't wake up from it. Like, or I kind of like went back to sleep.
It's kind of like one of those things, like someone tickles your nose before you're like, then you just kind of ignore it.
Oh, but it's in my pocket.
Well, it was in your pocket. Like it felt like something was in your pocket, but you're not really sure. Um, you think it was probably just a dream and continue onward with your sleep.
Okay.
But with that, the sun begins to rise. You can feel the warmth starting to pick up in the air. It's misting again like it always does, which is so weird because the sun's out and yet this annoying mist-like rain is still going strong. Sometimes you wonder if it's not even rain, but maybe magic creating this moisture. But it's still annoying, as it kind of just gets in the way of your vision, but it's not like real rain. But with that, the morning is yours. What shall you all do?
Okay, I'm gonna step on the side a little bit and check something that was in my pocket.
Alright, everybody else?
Eating my ration.
Get,
Mark
Yeah,
is going to
eat my-
wake
yeah,
up
get a
and
little
relieve
breakfast.
himself on a tree.
Alright.
Eat
Yep,
some
and then
breakfast.
after that, we will continue our journey.
Alright. So you find yourself mounting the ponies, and then continuing to push further.
I take a as we get ready. Can we just take a look around and see if anything is encroached on us? Like our watch didn't see anything, right?
Give me a perception roll.
Right.
Everybody or
21.
just Jiggy?
So, as you look around, you don't notice anything following you. You do notice that there are a fresh set of horse-like hooves prints in the
Oh, shit.
ground following the tracks ahead of you. It looks like because they're so kind of spread apart that it was in a full like gallop as if it was rushing somewhere, but you don't really know where. You just know it's following the path in the same direction you were already heading toward. You don't know if it'll continue down that path further down the way, if it'll veer off or not, but you can see like these fresher hoof prints.
All right, I'll track them as we go.
Let's see. Alright, and anything else anyone want to do as you travel forward?
How far are we from the target location?
It's hard to tell. You know that if you had to guess a day passed, but with having to take a different route and then with some diversions along the way, you feel maybe a day, like maybe you have another full day-ish to go, but it's hard to tell from where you are because there's no real landmarks that match anything. You just know what you've been told to just kind of like keep going northwest and follow the trails there, and you should eventually see it. And once you see it on the horizon, you know you're there.
He said, what's up with the trails?
So the trail's just kind of going onward, and at this point, who has not rolled for me? Notoriosa, roll me a D100.
All right.
Alright.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice non-threatening 52.
52. So, as you continue onward, you notice several travelers, like a traveling family, and a few others, kind of on their way on foot. You notice they have like packs on their back, and it looks like they're heading towards Phantom Scar, towards your direction. As they notice you, they look with curiosity, especially at you, Alt and Jiggy, because they've never seen people quite like you. So it's more of an interest, but yeah. So you see this group of like travelers kind of working their way towards the direction of Phantom Scar, or at least toward you.
Toward the same
Can we
direction
tell what
we're
type
going.
of...
Opposite direction. So like you guys would eventually like
Oh.
cross paths if you keep moving forward.
Oh, so they're coming from Phantom Scar. Oh, no, they're going... Oh,
They're
and we're
coming
going
from
to...
the direction you're heading toward.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right.
And I've been tracking those the gallop hoof prints. They're still on the road with us. They didn't veer off or anything.
They haven't veered off yet. There hasn't been really many forks for them to veer off. You just notice they're kind of still going ahead. For as far up as you can see, which is probably like 20, 30 yards.
I'll ask the travelers, like, did you see somebody ride through here in a hurry?
Oh, hello. It's a pleasure making your acquaintance. Yes, as we were on our way to Phantom Scar, my son here actually noticed from a distance a man in armor riding a horse as fast as possible and just zoomed right by us. Not sure what's going on that direction, but can never be good. I hope it has nothing to do with that old wizard. But yeah, just right by us.
Were you coming from the Bleakspire?
No, we would never go near there. The kinds of creatures, and I hear that wizard is dangerous. He killed waste dragons with his bare hands. Or magic. I'm not really sure. Oh, honey, stop exaggerating, as you hear his wife in the background. It's like, that's just a legend, but no, we avoid that place because nothing good can happen there, and the magic density is thick and dangerous.
What can you tell us about the road between us and the Breakspire? How far do we have to travel?
Oh, you should see the Bleakspire, and I'd probably say maybe half day's travel. It should come into view. It's very hard to miss. The wizard supposedly living there makes it so. It really stands out against the flat of everything around here.
I will thank them, and then I'm going to tell them about when they get down around the ways. There's a little cave. It's been cleared out, an abandoned campsite, and then after that, when you come past the fork, beware the bear traps.
Oh, it's good to know. Oh, thank goodness, finally, we can take some rest. You hear that, honey? We can finally rest instead of you forcing me to walk for days without anything but a 5-minute rest here, 10-minute rest there. We don't even get to sleep more than 8 hours. Daddy, I have a twig.
Oh no.
Aww.
And you see him just poking rocks. I'm a warrior. And then points at
Aw.
like you, Umak. Ah.
Umak is going to pretend like he's scared of the mighty warrior child.
And you see him just put
Don't
his
it along.
arms on his sides, almost like a Superman pose, and a smirk comes on his face, like he's proud of himself, like,
That's cute.
Little shit. No.
Oh, gee.
Well, we must be getting on our way. But we'll take your advice and pass by that cave. That'd be probably a great place to rest tonight. Exactly. And then you see as they walk by, you see the child look at you, Umak, and then he finds a very big log, and he kind of tries to hold it like a club, like you have yours.
Nice.
And he's struggling.
Nice. Aw. Alright, Umak is just going to smile at him, right?
And then the child rages.
And then all that
Deals 15 damage.
Caught you off guard. No.
gotcha. Sucker.
Roll for initiative.
Oh. So, but with that, yeah. You find yourselves continuing onward as the day continues passing by. You eventually come to a fork in the road, and you see there's 3 paths. From what you can see, one looks pretty straightforward. The other looks pretty rocky and not as well, like, it doesn't look like a formulated path. And then the other one kind of leads like almost downward into a valley, as you have one like going straight forward, one kind of down into a valley, and one like upward towards the cliffs.
So 3 paths.
Two of them look like they've been actually man-made, like the one going in the valley and the one going straight. The one going to the mountains looks less refined.
Do we notice any like tracks or anything on other than the ones coming from that family?
So, Jiggy, you would notice that into the valley you see the hooves, heading in that direction.
Towards the valley.
I'll relay that to everybody.
I asked the group, should we follow these tracks? Could they be the same ones by the armored person?
Hmm.
Mm, I were they? Are they? Were they the same from the armor?
I don't know. I'm asking.
He said to me they look like the same ones. So that's what I relayed.
Gotcha.
So if there's trouble that way, maybe he would find it first, or maybe he's with whoever's waiting.
So,
Um,
I when we were at the cave, I found a note that I got from my contacts from that night, and this is what they said about South Delaware.
If you like, read it out loud.
Oh, okay.
I could.
For the
how
podcast.
would you
Oh.
know this?
Well, it mentions that Salvador was a great wizard, and now he's a lich, and he keeps him to himself, except for when he makes exertions for supplies needed for his research. So, it's possible that one with the host is going for delivering supplies. I'm not sure if there was a wagon that goes with it.
Well, one is down the alley. The other one's going up the mountains. You said, and the
Yeah,
third
on
one was
more of a
what?
rocky path that hasn't been refined.
I vote
But
we don't
how-
go up the mountain.
How about going to the valley?
I'm
I
thinking,
say we
how
roll
long-
for it.
Those
roll
windows
toss
are
a
rocks.
coin?
Toss a coin.
Heads or tails?
Heads, we go straight. Tails, we go down to the valley.
Edge, you go. Oh, you said heads or
If
tails.
it lands,
Edge, edge mountain.
we
Hey,
go down.
Hey, Uma, do you mind flipping the coin for us?
Sure, Omar can flip the coin.
Call it.
I'll flip it, but it's like just a two-sided die, right?
Or odds evens,
Oh,
either way.
okay.
However you want
Odds
to do it.
even. All right,
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
roll. All right, so do you want me to call it, or one of you guys call
No, no.
it? All right, I'm gonna roll it right now.
Tails.
Odds.
Oh, I thought you rolled a d20. I was about to say it's beginning.
No, I rolled a
You rolled
1d4.
Yeah.
I rolled odds.
So what's odds?
Did we determine before the roll what evens and odds were?
Yeah, did we even determine what that
Yeah.
was?
Yeah. That's why I'm rolling a coin. I'm rolling a coin right now.
Yeah, I think we said
Okay.
heads. Heads was going. Okay, all right. Let's start over. Heads, we
Evens
go down
left.
the valley. Tails, we go straight.
Looks great.
All right.
Maybe
all
make
right,
it
we
odds
try
or
it.
even so it's a little easier.
All right. Odds, we go down to the valley. Even, we go straight.
Here we
All
go
right.
again.
Here we go.
Oh.
Woo.
With the one.
Down to the valley.
Going down to the valley.
All right.
Alright, so you find yourselves wandering downward in this winding path in the valley.
But I want to hold my
Yeah.
finger on this page so that if I see the result is wrong, I want to go back and make.
go back?
Yeah, this ain't that kind of choose your own adventure. Nice try.
Yes.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who did that.
All
Yeah,
the
I
time.
always did that.
Yes.
Hell
Man,
yeah.
I have 10 fingers for holding 10 pages to know how far back or
Yep.
forward I have to.
Bad bookmarks, yo. Yep.
Look, when you're young, you don't think about bookmarks or folding pages.
No.
That's for smart
I
kids.
would- yeah, I would-
Also,
I either dog-eared the page or I have. You know when you had like those little 6-inch
I was taught not to
rulers?
fold pages either. disrespectful to the book.
Oh.
Don't dog ear the pages. Yes, I know.
You gotta keep the book pure,
Well, Jerry-
unfolded, no creases.
Jerry probably breaks the binding too.
Why not?
Oh my gosh. Alright, weird tangent. I saw someone who read books when I worked back in like New York at advertising, and she would literally just like, you want to see nightmare scenario for like a book lover, just show them a binding that it literally looks just like there's no more like actual side paper on it or like the title on it. It's just
Yeah.
creases,
gosh.
cracks, and everything.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That's how you break a book lover.
My wife used to do that because she used to read romance novels. So she
Oh,
would
they
look
were the
at
worst
cover,
when it
so
came
Oh,
to
so
their
she would
bindings.
like bend it backwards.
put the entire thing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm the
For
kind of
secret
person where it's like
shame.
when I'm reading a book, I'm holding it like by the edge too, so it's like, nope, it'll make sure the binding's safe.
Yeah.
I can see
The
everything
one-
I need to see.
This one time, one of my brothers took one of my comic books and started reading it like that, where he would bend it backwards to read it like that, and I just looked at him like, but I couldn't do anything because he was bigger than me. So.
Be gone, demon. You do not
But I
belong
was-
in this household.
I was fuming. I was fuming inside.
Oh my gosh. But with that, you find yourselves traveling down this path. And let's see, who have I not asked for a roll from? Did I get you, Jiggy?
Yeah, I think I was second. Yeah.
Alright, I got Wait, did I get you, Carvo?
That was the first one.
Well, technically, Alt was the first, so that you were probably
Oh,
second.
the second one.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll do Alt again. Right back to the beginning. Roll me a D100.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh,
not
93.
breaking.
High roller. Okay.
what the hell?
93.
Experience now.
Okay.
That's how much damage we're all taking.
Oh no!
Oh.
So, as you continue down this valley, you start to notice that you're starting to see some ruins of what looks like a destroyed fort. And ahead of you, you see a man, like, and a horse. He's not on the horse, he's on the ground, seeming to investigate the ground. And he turns at you and he looks as the hell you want?
Wow.
Such rudeness. We're just passing by.
What does he
Well,
look like?
Keep on passing. And when you see him, you see armor. He has like a cloak that kind of comes down almost like a long coat. But like sleeves are cut off so you can see like armor. But you also notice he has like a cowboy hat on.
Does he look like an asshole?
Was this the...
Does it look like a bounty hunter?
Give me insight checks.
All right, I mean insight, because if he's an asshole, he's about to get punched.
Yo.
Well, while they're doing that, does this fort look freshly destroyed or old destroyed?
Pretty old, destroyed, like most things in the waste are. But then again, it's also hard to tell from the weather conditions, the wear and tear, like just dust, the mist in this area constantly kind of corroding things. But it looks old enough that it wasn't anything recent. Like maybe even
I was gonna.
5-10 years old. But for Umak, we'll start with him. You can't tell. Maybe he's an asshole,
Okay.
maybe he's not. You're still not sure, but you don't know.
Okay.
And you might even be losing interest at this point about what he even
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
For you, Alt, as you look at him, you could tell from the armor he might be part of some order, but you're not sure if any knightly orders that even exist or around, or
No, but I
yeah.
wanted to say like
Mhm.
from experience, early experience, since me and my brother will like run away from whenever we get in trouble or we'll get caught, we try to run away. Are these like a police or bounty hunter?
He definitely gives that vibe, but you're not sure like if he's actually like with a group, if is he on his own. That's the only thing you can't
Mhm.
tell, but he does give the vibe of someone who is of some kind of maybe law or outlaw or bounty hunting kind of capacity.
Okay. I whisper that to my brother. It's like you got you might have a
And
sheriff.
yep, and what are you trying to figure out about him, Carvo, as you're taking a look?
If I recognize anything about him.
With that, you've heard from your contacts rumors of someone who goes around the wastes helping to solve complicated problems.
Hmm.
And this man seems to match the description well. You're not quite sure what he's trying to investigate, but he definitely has a reputation, especially in the circles you wander in.
Now, are you gonna share that with us, or are you gonna keep that to yourself?
I'm not gonna share that with everybody. But doesn't it kind of look suspicious if I tell everyone right in front of him?
I don't think we're in front of him, right? How far away is he?
I mean, you're about maybe 40, 50 feet away.
Okay.
So it is impressive that he like caught notice of you from that far too.
He has good reflexes.
Yeah, good observation too.
Can we tell what kind of race he is?
As you're actually looking at him more, and you're getting a clearer look, you notice that he has pointed ears, but he has facial hair. Usually you'd only see that combination on a half elf.
Okay.
So I'm just keeping our pony just walking regular, same pace, not changing anything.
Now, is he still on the ground?
Well, now he's standing up, kind of like brushing off his knees. I guess since I have y'all here, might as well ask, though I doubt you'll know anything of use. You hear of a supposed wizard going out murdering people?
Well, we heard about
I've been
a
hired
wizard.
to investigate some supposed psychopath wizard killing people, but I don't know. Just got here and trying to figure out what's going on this scene.
No,
We are.
haven't seen any wizards. We did see a warlock.
A warlock?
Warlock?
Where at?
Point behind me.
Oh.
Give me a deception. Give me a deception check.
I get it.
Wait, isn't he is behind me, isn't he? Carvo?
Oh, Carvo's not a warlock.
I'm a druid, man.
Oh, he's not?
Nope.
Oh, really?
I've been summoning
Yeah,
familiars left and
roll.
right.
Yeah, warlocks can summon familiars. You know that, right?
Yeah, right.
He grew a bush out of his head.
So, yeah.
That
Yeah.
was awesome. I want to get a good giveaway.
I was hiding at that time. So
Right
it's,
next to me.
We're still getting to know each other.
Yeah. There we go.
While he doesn't believe that he's a warlock. He definitely like, well, he should chalk it up as like, you don't know too much about like each other, as like Notoriosa said, but also it's like he's just assuming you don't know the difference between a druid and a warlock either. He's like, they come in all shapes and sizes, I guess. Not all of them are born with brains. It happens.
I agree. They all come in shapes and sizes.
Well, if you ain't have
what
anything
is
of
this
use to me, you can keep it moving.
Alright. So, how does this wizard look like? In case we do come across.
I don't know. I don't have details on looks. Just
Do you have a
based on
name?
the details of the crimes and what they look like. Supposedly, most of the people who have run into this wizard have ended up disintegrated. Some say by fire, some say by lightning. I'm just getting started, but looking at the way the marks are here on this ground, feels very fire-like. Probably a fireball or something.
How recent does it look that's been used?
I mean, these ashes look maybe a day old most. Tried to get here as fast as I could as soon as I heard about a supposed incident being seen by some people traveling the road nearby. But
did they say why is he doing it, or that's what you also want to know?
I just hear the rumors and follow them. I've been looking for this supposed killer for a while. Some people have even started rumblings that it's Fatober, but I highly doubt that recluse would come out and dirty his hands over something so simple. He doesn't seem the serial killer type.
By the way, we didn't catch your name, good sir. Can you give us some details on that?
Name? Yeah, easy. Name's Clay. Clay Hornrat.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can like just like have a team up. If we're both going after the same guy, with the bounty or something.
We don't.
Well, we don't
Going after
know
the
if
same
it's
guy.
the
What are
same
you
guy.
talking about?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Mine.
sorry.
Don't mind him. He's a barbarian. He doesn't really think much.
I'm sorry. I should have said I was whispering to my boy.
Whispering loudly.
I was whispering loudly.
maybe,
Shit.
maybe he could do team up.
Yeah, that sounds more like.
I thought that was
Look,
really
officer, we're just trying to get our friend home.
Yep. You just stop. Ignore me.
But with that, you feel a sudden change in the atmosphere as it feels like the chaos magic in the air is shifting yet again. It's like, oh, damn it. Maybe that wizard isn't too far. And you see a lightning storm start forming, and you see lightning crashing around all of you.
Spread out.
And we will end tonight's there.
Spread out.
Oh,
Oh.
Woo!
oh no.
And with that, that is the end of our today's session of The Waste of Chaos. And thank you everyone who has joined us in listening. And don't forget to like, subscribe, leave comments so you can keep up with just another crit.
Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know if we should trust Carvo or not. Put a yes or a no.
Should we
That's
off
between
him?
y'all, the Lord,
Should we
and the
off
comment section.
Should we off him? Wow.
Good night.
Your
Wow.
vote matters.
Your vote. It's like, remember Death in the Family, where you have to dial the hotline whether or not you wanted
Yes.
Robin to live or die.
Fuck Robin. Dead. Jason Todd.
And with that, thank you all for watching, well, listening, because unless you're watching, because there is some video for the maps and stuff in combat. But catch you all
Do
next
you
time.
want Dominic to live?
Good night.
Or you want him to
Just another crit.
That's another crit.
There's another crit.
Oh,
Yeah, another crit.